Good evening, folks. Beautiful people of Springfield, Massachusetts. This is episode 245. I don't drive an Infiniti, though. 245 of 403 Sports Talk. Happy Martin Luther King Day to you and everybody out there who's watching. I technically am a Malcolm X guy myself. Yeah. But anyway, it's a good day to celebrate. And I hope you're enjoying your day. Today, I have for you basketball, some hockey. We definitely have some football to talk about. As this weekend was very... This was honestly the best weekend outside the Packers winning because they didn't play. For me personally, probably in my whole entire life that sports has been involved, which it's been fucking forever. The Patriots got drilled. The Cowboys lost at home. And what's going to happen Saturday night? Our Packers are going to beat the shit out the 49ers. And we will be NFC Division champions. One game away from the Super Bowl, that is. So, yeah, we're going to talk about it all. But first, let's go through some news and a little preview in which I found interesting as far as Western Mass Sports is concerned. The basketball side of things. Holyoke Purple Knights get to test their skills against an up-and-coming team who's streaking right now in the Amherst Hurricanes. 5-game win streak, and they've outscored opponents 297 to 224. Those numbers are, okay. I maybe could have came with something else as far as what I wanted to argue my case. But if it helps you sleep any better, that defense has improved from the previous game to the last. The Purple Knights' lethal combo of Jael Cabrera and Roel Figueroa will continue to be the bane of their ops' existence. And this is going to be the Amherst Hurricanes' real first test of the season. Because let's be honest, who have they played so far? After a week of upsets, and the Baylor freaking Bears lose twice at home. First time ever happened in NCAA men's history. My Zags are number one again. Yes. And we've scored more than 100 points the last 3 outings. Don't understand why we're not probably going to do it tonight. Make sure you're watching basketball. You're watching something tonight. But really, you probably should be watching football. Tonight marks the very first time an NFL playoff game was filmed on a Monday. Yes, it's the first time it ever happened on a Monday, right? Fuck filming the shit. This is the first time it ever happened on a Monday. You and I and everybody who gets to be in this country, who has eyes, who paid their cable, who's all set on their YouTube TV bill, everything, Hulu, whatever, gets to see a playoff game on a fucking Monday. How does that feel? You came home from work. Your boss was a bitching. You got home and your wife was complaining too, and she didn't cook. But who gives a fuck, because you're gonna put the kids to bed early and you're gonna watch Monday Night Football because it's the playoffs. Oh, man. Alabama's Christian Harris declares for the 2022 NFL Draft. Christian Harris is one among the 3 trillion athletes coming out of Alabama Crimson Tide football team to go to the NFL Draft. 8 of them are going pro this year. I have a little piece on them tomorrow, which we're going to talk about because Georgia beat the crap out of them. I don't care. But there's something about Alabama and what they do and the camaraderie, the whatever they have over there that worked for so long. Definitely interests me, and I'm going to share that with you guys tomorrow. Christian Harris had 79 tackles, 12.5 for loss, 5.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. This kid is foregoing his senior season, and looks like as if he might... You know what? I'm not going to give that to you. because you know how I do with my college football players and how I rate them in the off season. You will see something about Christian Harris very soon. You know, I love to do the position breakdowns, and those will be coming to you soon after the Super Bowl. Yes, they will be here. They'll be back, and they'll be better than ever. So yeah, go kids who go to Alabama and go straight to the NFL via first round picks. Awesome. Celtics win at home over the Pelicans, 104-92. Yeah, you guys won. Still not going to the playoffs. In the NFL this weekend, we have Cincy beating the LV Raiders 26-19. Jamar Chase was kind of out of the rhythm early, but once him and Burrow got to it, it was beautiful. Cincy wins 26-19. And yes! Oh my God, the first of this freaking weekend was so fucking awesome. Buffalo 47, New England 17. And it means so much to me because I spent the latter half of my life up north around you Patriots fans and Tom Brady and fucking winning all the time. I'm sick of it. I loved to see the look of angst on Bill Belichick's face on the sidelines up there in Buffalo. It was pure fucking awesome. $165 million spent in free agency. You had the first round pick on a quarterback who was a damn good pro until it came to the playoffs. And he played like a rookie. So, come on, man. Come back to it next time, though. One thing I'm going to say about Mac Jones, and if you remember, if you're a fan of the show, you'll know that I was very critical of him coming out of the draft. I called him an overachieving game manager, which I think certain flares to the Patriots offense might speak to that. Points for me. But it's nothing about his game jumped out and made me see like, oh wow, this dude's different, you know. I'm used to seeing the most accurate quarterback probably that's ever passed the football in Aaron Rodgers. I'm used to seeing guys like Tom Brady and how he's very accurate with the ball. So, like, what jumps out about his game anyway? I don't know, but hey. Not GMs here, just fans, and it's all opinionated, I guess, right? In a way. Tampa Bay 31, Philadelphia Eagles 15. Kind of knew that was going to happen. At first, I was talking, and I'm sorry if I misled anybody. At first, I was talking about being afraid of Tom Brady and having to play him the next week in Lambeau Field. But at least we'll get a chance to beat up on somebody else first, before that happens. As Tampa Bay is going to play the winner of Rams and Cardinals tonight. Sorry for that big old draw out. Anyway, now, for the final game we're going to talk about. Coach Bird, Springfield, Massachusetts. And every single individual who watches this podcast as a Dallas fan. Cowboys Nation, listen to me. You fucking blew it. You blew it. How? First of all, we're not even talking about my old man getting the spread right, and man, that was difficult. That was difficult, especially on my pocket. But gosh, man, what was it? You had Zeke. You had that whole offensive line. You had Dak, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb. What more do you fucking want? Trevon Diggs on the other side. Micah Parsons was balling out. How the fuck do you explain that, Cowboys Nation? How? How, honestly? Who were you missing? What was wrong? You had all the stars. You had all the pieces. What the fuck? Cowboys lose 23-17, and this is gonna be the first time I've ever been so glad, and I've lost a bet. Yeah. Anyway, fuck you, Cowboys. Fuck you. You guys are going back home. No Super Bowl for you. Anyway, tonight make sure you're sticking with the football vibe. Arizona Cardinals were 11-6. Go up against the NFC West. I'm sorry. Division winners in the Los Angeles Rams, who are favored by 3. Over/unders 49.5 for those of you who like numbers. My opinion on this one. Let's go. I think. Oh man, it's hard to say. Both teams are good, but I've seen the Rams routinely. I've seen the Cardinals routinely fuck it up, and for over a month. I'm not sold on Cliff Kingsbury's system working in the playoffs. Not that it's something that I do not like, because it's an admiration. If you could just understand how important it is to pass the fucking ball all the time, like it's something beautiful. It's beautiful. But realistically, that type of football is not conducive to the conditions in the winter, and that in which what happens in late in the year in the NFL playoffs. Rams 24, Cardinals 13. Yep, so that's how I feel with that. Anyway, what's ahead? We'll talk about that as well while we're sitting here. Cincy and Tennessee square off at 4:30 Saturday afternoon, January 22nd, 2022. And the ninth game, 8:15. San Francisco 49ers at the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field with the chance of snow, with wind chills having the temperatures dip into the negatives. This is playoff football at its finest. Wow. Packers win big, 38-24. Sunday, January 23rd, it's the winner of tonight's game going down to Tampa to play Thomas Patrick Brady, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 3:30 in the afternoon. And the nightcap will be the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen go up against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. That's at 6:30. Awesome football right at dinner. Yeah, and a Packers game in which I will hopefully be enjoying that game in great and good company. I look forward to it for quite some time. Anyway, that's what I have for you as far as football is concerned. Let's go to the NBA. We got the Phoenix Suns over the Detroit Pistons, 135-108. The Houston Rockets over Sacramento, 118-112. Sorry. Minnesota beats Golden State, 119-99. Wow. Utah Jazz over the Denver Nuggets, 125-102. Glad to see Utah back in the win column after a rough couple weeks. NHL Vancouver over Washington, 4-2. Edmonton and Winnipeg was postponed. And that's what we got as far as hockey's concerned, and basketball. Western Mass Sports basketball tonight. For the girls' side, we have 4-1 Springfield International Charter School going up against the 1-7 Ludlow Lions over there in Ludlow. Ooh, they're gonna put it on them. The Lions are definitely gonna be going back to the den, crying and clawless. 5-0 Holyoke goes up against the Amherst Hurricanes, as we talked about in the introduction. I got Minnechaug at Ludlow. These Ludlow Lions happen to be 6-1. It's like a whole switch, definitely, in mantras and moods and win streaks and stuff like that. 4-2 Granby at the winless East Hampton Eagles. They're 0-5. Greenfield and Smith Academy. Greenfield's 2-4, while Smith Academy just improved last week to 3-2. Hoosick at Mount Greylock. That's a battle of teams. Hoosick brings in a 5-1 record. Mount Greylock is 6-2. And the boys can play out there in the sticks. Don't you ever sleep on them. Then we have Hamden Charter School of Science West. They are winless at 0-2, playing Lee Indians. They're playing Lee. I'm sorry, Lee is not the Indians. My fault. They're 1-2. Hamden Charter School of Science East are 3-2, going up against the Ware Indians. There, we're right. Ware is 2-4. Shaky season, but they're it's looking up. Trust me, especially after last week. We got the Chicopee Pacers going to play the Longmeadow Lancers. Winless Gateway goes up to play the 1-win strong St. Mary's squad, and Southwick and Frontier face off as well. And that's all I have for you guys today. It was episode 245 of 4-3 Sports Talk. Raheem Askalai here. Love you all. Wish you but nothing but health, wealth, and success. 44 subscribers on YouTube. Let's try to get that number up and keep spreading the word about us on Facebook. I want to keep reaching eyes, keep engaging those in conversations and thoughts and different things in which we talk about on the show. We'll see you tomorrow at 2:46. Yes. I promise I won't look like a visiting high school basketball coach tomorrow. See ya.